Hi, I'm Ethan Marlowe, and I'm going to tell you about the three most important things that I learned in human communications this semester. The first is probably just how to give an effective speech and how to become confident giving it. So you really got to take your time with the speech, and you got to make sure you pronounce every word good and breathe in between them, and make sure you're not going really fast and then have to go and then speak again and do it over again. It really messes up your rhythm and messes up your timing, and also it messes up how you look at the audience. If you don't have any confidence, if you're rushing through things, you're not going to look eye and eye to you're not going to have time to look eye to eye with someone and make them feel like they're actually a part of something. Another thing that I learned is that little things matter, and the way you dress, your body language, and even the way you smell can affect how successful your speech is. If you smell really bad, I mean, the people in the front row could be going, "Oh my gosh, what is that?" and they won't pay attention to what you're saying. Or if you're fiddling with your thumbs, or if you're slouched over like this, I mean, that could just tell the audience that you're not very enthusiastic about what you're speaking about, which is definitely not a good thing. And the way you dress is probably the biggest out of all three of them, because like this, I threw this on just for you, Kelly. Like this, it makes the audience feel like you're a professional, like you know what you're actually talking about. You're more likely to get people to listen to you and actually believe what you're saying if you're dressed up in a suit as compared to a tank top and some shorts and some slippers. People aren't going to take you seriously, and they're not really going to focus on what you're saying. Probably the most important thing I've learned in the class is that there are a ton of different exercises you can do to help yourself become confident and help yourself become a better speaker in general. When we took that week, almost a week in class, just practicing, saying whatever came to our mind using a certain letter and getting into groups, that was really helpful. And when I got up on the podium and I had to speak about something random, totally random, didn't know when I was going, it really helped me think of something right away and then be able to actually talk about that confidently, coolly, and do a good job with it. And then another one that we did was we got into a huge circle and we started we had to make someone do an action, and then they'd have to make us do an action, and we'd have to do it the whole time. And this kind of just helped with, you're doing something, but you're also speaking at the same time. So you have to focus on two different things at once. Just like in a speech, you'd have to focus on, or when you're doing anything, I mean, maybe you have to look at something and then talk, or it's whether you're walking and talking. I mean, you can't just focus on just exactly what you have to say. You actually have to do other things at the same time, and that was really helpful too. Well, thanks, Kelly, for being a great teacher. See you on the other side.